Okay, I've seen all the videos and none of them are good enough, so nobody wins. I get the money. That's all. Thank you. Right, kidding. Okay, of course there's a winner and there's a top 5. So I got, I think, 13 submissions. All of the submissions, I thank you that you want to join the contest. I didn't think, you know, more than 10 would join. Let's look at the top 5. Top 5, I'm not gonna put them in any particular order. It doesn't mean if I show your video first that then you're number 5. No, it's in no particular order. So. Okay, let's look at the first video by Solomon Wong, Coffee Tarik. I like the pacing and I like the choice of music. It's interesting. It's not the usual. Usually when people do like a B-roll kind of challenge, they always use like this EDM, like trap music, something like that. But he chose a different kind of music, which gives it a unique perspective and a unique pacing to it. And I especially like the cuts, the jump cuts when he was shaking the shaker. I don't know what the hell is that. Yeah, it is a shaker. The jump cuts in between the shakers are really nice, where you can see the shaker flying. My only comment for this video is try to close down the aperture a bit, because it seems to be open way too much. There are so many parts of the image are not in focus. I understand that like giving it a blurry background and all that it gives some people say like a more cinematic kind of feel. But in certain cases, it's better to have everything in focus than to have something barely in focus. So I would close the aperture a bit, like go for 2.8 or even f4, so that I can actually see everything. But that's also a matter of preferences. So yeah. Okay, next video is Classic Home Decor Antique by Clementi. Okay, for this video, it's actually very well done. But the first thing that I noticed is it doesn't really follow the theme, which is about just one object or one subject. And it seems like this video is focusing on a lot of things within that room. The choice of music is interesting. It's not something that people usually choose for this kind of video. I also like the color, like the lighting, and because it's just one room, so the whole lighting is quite consistent. You get this a tint of tungsten light, and the color is really nice. I like the color of this video. Not too much, not too little, just enough. And it starts out well, but towards the middle of the video, I feel like it gets way too fast. The pacing gets too fast, and there's one shot in particular that I feel does not fit with the rest of the video or the feel of the video, which is this vertigo effect. For some of you who don't know what vertigo effect is, it is an effect where you move the camera forward while also zooming out, or vice versa. So that's the vertigo effect. Usually it's not done for this kind of mood, and I feel like it's out of place in the whole video. And there are certain shots where you can see that it's handheld and a little bit shaky, because the song is smooth, soft, very refined. So the shot should also represent that kind of mood. So a bit more control, maybe use slow motion, slow down the footage to reduce that a bit of stuttering and moving around the handheld. I think that will be much better. But I do like this room. If I think you're close, I think you're in Betong, I do want to visit this room if I can we get together and shoot another video in this room. It's really cool. Okay, next video is Prodor Beza 1.3 AV 2019 cinematic video by Norman Baguio. I don't know. I like how well executed the video is. Like every shot, I could not find anything wrong with the execution of the shot. The way it was taken is both interesting and also well done in terms of like the technical abilities of making sure it is smooth and you have a whole style throughout the video that is consistent throughout the video. Even when you do something like a fast forward, almost like a time lapse around the car, it still fits with the video. So that's really nice. It's very well done. My only comment with this video, there are still some shots where I can still see the videographer. I can still see you. And one way to avoid that is actually by using a polarizer. If you have a bit of extra money, you can buy that filter so that it reduces glare, especially when shooting cars. So when shooting cars, you really do need that to avoid those glares. Still well done, considering that it's still well done. So okay, next video is, it says video submission edit is the title of the video, but I call it the iPhone video by Clarence. I find this video, the first thing that, what is out? The first thing that I noticed about this video that really catches my attention was the use of stop motion. Towards the end of the video, where you can see appears that the cable seems to connect itself to the phone, and nobody else in this contest actually used that technique. So props to you, very interesting. But something that I would comment on is, please clean up the screen of the handphone. I can actually see smudges on it, you see. And also the same thing with Solomon just now. Open up the aperture so that we can actually see more of the image. Now that it's like, I guess it's f2 or f1.8 or something, so you can barely see. There's a very small part of it in focus, the rest is just blur. So if it's well done, if it's like very smooth using a stabilizer or something, or a slider or something, then maybe I can see the rect focus there. It's well done, okay. But this one, added to it is some handheld movement, so you can see the shake. So as viewers, you are not sure where to look, okay. So your job as a director, as a videographer, is to help people to know where to look. So one way to do it is the focusing. That's it, okay. Otherwise, it's really nice that you use stop motion. I haven't done that in a long time, so I really appreciate the effort. It takes a long time to do that, so really good. Video number 5 is Crystal Shrine by Hoo-Ha Films. I know it's Zizam lah, but the channel is Hoo-Ha Films. It's a video about the Crystal Shrine by Bella. I like the lighting, the control of light within the video. That's not easy to do, and I would assume that it's not real smoke, it's an overlay, but still it does look really convincing. I actually thought it was actual smoke when I watched it. If it is an actual smoke, then I'm sorry, because I think it's overlay. It starts quite slow. So like the first 10 seconds, especially if you're doing product ads and all of that kind, the first 10 seconds is very important. So if you cannot keep the attention for the first 10 seconds, then whatever happens after that doesn't really interest anyone. So I feel like if we were to change the music a bit and then take the editing at the end, which is interesting by the way, with all the match cut and all that, all the pieces jumping and all that, it would be really nice. Like a really quick teaser version of the back end of the video, put it at the front, and then you can go back down slower to the beginning of this video. So I guess with a bit of editing, I think it could be interesting, and I would feel like I want to watch like the whole thing. But it does look cool. Okay, so those are the top 5 videos I think that are the best out of the 13. It doesn't mean that the rest are no good at all or really bad. They are really good, and that is why it takes me like more than a week to figure out who's the winner, who should I put in top 5. It's not easy. There are really good submissions, like show the videos here, and if anybody want to see like the whole thing, I will ask some of them to public the videos and I'll put it into a playlist, and you can check the playlist down in the description, like watch all the videos and tell me what you think. Before I tell you the winner, I just want to make it clear that the winner is not necessarily the best videographer of all time, and I'm planning to do this as an annual thing. So next year, please do join again. If you don't win, do join again. And the winner for this year, I'm deciding maybe he can be the guest judge for the next contest. So give the chance to other people to win the contest, not just the same guy every year. I just want to make it clear that just because I pick just one winner doesn't mean everybody else is bad or worse than the winner. You are really good, but maybe in a certain other aspect, in a certain other perspective, yes, you are the winner. And if I could give everybody the prize, I would, but that's not how contest works. So okay, the winner is the video Produa Beza 1.3 by Norman Baguio. I'm still not sure whether I'm pronouncing your name right. So anyway, congrats to the winner. Okay, so I will contact you soon. I have your phone number, so I will contact you soon and I will give you the prize lah. Thank you. Okay, before I end this video, I actually want to share one more video that I find maybe not the best, maybe not in the top 5, but I find she has a very interesting topic that she chose, and I just want to share this video to everybody on why I find it interesting. The video is Aku dan Selipar by Michelle Apok. Okay, so the choice of taking the subject of selipar, of slippers, simply slippers, I get her idea. As I watch the video, I kind of, yeah, I know what she's trying to do. I know what she's trying to achieve in terms of like the shot and the editing, you know, that I get what she's trying to do. It's just that, again, the execution can be better, and over time, hopefully, I really do hope you get better. Do ask me anything, I can help with that. But the idea is there, and that is what is most important. It doesn't matter if your technical skills are like the highest, you are the professor of cinematography or anything else, but if you simply do not have the idea, the creativity, and the out-of-box thinking that you need to produce an interesting video, a unique video, then the skill kind of just a tool out there for nobody to use. That's why I always say focus on storytelling. Focus on storytelling. If you do not have a story to tell, if you don't have anything to say, then there's no point in having the best gear.